It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. The Miami Heat on the road. Home was awesome, but now on the road, and when they're in Detroit, they're awesome. The Heat have won its last 6 road games against the Pistons, looking for magic number 7 on this a little bit. And that's Ronnie Terrioff. That's right. You remember the days when he was zigging, zagging with Gonzaga, of course, brought into this league by the Lakers. He's been on a few stops, but here's what he's been along the way, John. He has been big, he has been fierce, and that's something the Miami Heat could use when we're talking about defense and rebound. 6'10", 7-year veteran, very physical and quick for a guy his size. He will provide a positive alternative to Dexter Pittman and Eddie Curry because of his speed, because of the way he attacks with quickness, more similar to Joel. I think he's a very underrated passer as well, particularly from the high post. It's a very positive pickup for Miami here on the stretch run. All the truth about Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie Terrioff, he's in the mix. He's a part of your Miami Heat. He's going to have on a road jersey. He's in Detroit. He knows where the locker room is. There's Chris Bosh. That man focuses at the beginning of the game.
It's based on minutes between UD and Shane.
I think it's going to be a tie. Shane and UD.
It's probably UD probably.
Can I pick myself?
Of course.
Well, pick me. Of course I'm going to pick me. I'm leading it right now, ain't I?
Yes,
okay, well, unless I, give up the lead, then I should lead the team in charges.
I'm going to be last. Let me see. Let me think. Yeah, I might be last. I'm not really a charge taker. So if I get a charge, this is by mistake.
Any chance D-Wade gets on that list?
No, not at all. That's out. That's out. No question about it. No, that's out. No.
JJ was our team leader last year. UD said that there's no way he would have won the championship if he was around for a full season. And Shane Battier has built up a decade worth and plus at Duke of a reputation of being able to put his body in front of opponents. So it's a big part of what we do defensively.
A beautiful spring day has turned into a delightful Friday night here in suburban Michigan, where the Heat begin another 3-game road trip. Miami plays 5 of their next 6 games on the road and look to regain their winning touch away from Miami. And welcome everybody inside the beautiful Palace of Auburn Hills. Tonight, the second of 3 games between the 34-11 Heat and the 16-30 Detroit Pistons. We always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us.
He's basically an inside player. He's got a mid-range J that he can shoot, off the pick and pop. He's a guy that's very active under the boards. He's a very good passer, and he gives the Heat another frontline player that they can bring off the bench. They're deeper there now with him on the team. Outstanding basketball being played by Chris Bosh. He's going to try to get off to another good start tonight.
And in Miami's 3-point victory over the Pistons here in late January, Chris had another good game. 27 points on 12 for 15 shooting. Centers on their active roster tonight, including starter Joel Anthony, who missed Wednesday's win over the Suns with that sprained left ankle. Joel is back in the starting lineup tonight and carries a streak with him of 8 straight games with at least 1 block shot. Anthony, the number 19 shot blocker this season in the NBA. The Heat trailed the Suns in the 4th quarter by 10 points on Wednesday night, had a 17-0 run to take control of that game back on a night the Heat really went to work. And welcome back to the beautiful Palace of Auburn Hills here in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Your Cleveland Clinic, Florida starting lineups. Brandon Knight, the product of Pinecrest, alongside Ben Gordon, Greg Monroe, Jason Maxiell, and Tayshaun Prince. And for the 34-11 Heat, it's Chalmers and Wade in the backcourt. Joel back in the saddle as the Heat starting center. Chris Bosh, who's red hot, and LeBron James, who's having an MVP caliber season, round out your starting lineup. Our officiating crew is signed by the NBA to work this 46th game of the season for the Heat. Bill Spooner, James Williams, and former NBA newest member of the Heat going to get his Heat debut after all in this game. 5 on the shot clock.
Going to get in early.
Nice pass. LeBron found Bosh, who laid it in and collected a foul.
Eric, not only was that a gorgeous pass, but LeBron looked to his right to set up the defender and threw it left. If you can, watch LeBron's eyes on this play. He's going to look right. He's going to look over here. He's looking at the camera. He throws the ball to Bosh. Chris will be on the line when we come back.
This year, he's averaged 16 points a game as a starter. Tonight he's filling in for the injured Rodney Stuckey, who's out with a bruised big toe.
Yeah, you mentioned the other night, and there's Turioff off the pass from LeBron.
So the first score in a hit.
It was a powerful statement today after shoot around and back at the hotel by our team. And it really is a tragic story. And the more you learn about it, the more confused you get. But for them to come together to draw more light on the subject, you know, I think is a powerful move. And we all stand behind them, not only the staff, but the Miami Heat organization. You know, I think the powerful statement was already made. You know, that speaks for itself. But again, our hearts and thoughts go out you know, to the Martin family. It's such a tragic story.
Eric Spoelstra and the Heat weighing in on the Trayvon Martin tragedy, which has come to light for so many. A tragedy that happened in mid-February in the national spotlight today here in mid-March. And Tony, give the Heat credit for standing up and letting their feelings be known. So many of them wearing a tribute to the late Trayvon Martin on their sneakers. And Dwayne Wade and LeBron James were right at the forefront of the Heat, making their feelings public. And the Heat organization stands by their team with a statement they issued earlier tonight, a statement that was echoed by Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra. Folks already buying their Ronny Turiaf jerseys. I don't blame them. Turiaf, 8 strong minutes. Here's Cole for 3. And Battier secures the offensive rebound.
Maybe he can teach us some.
Turiaf! Oh, what a putback by Ronny Turiaf. His second score in a Heat uniform. Second quarter, the Heat leading at 42-26. LeBron bouncing it into Wade. Oh, deal done. One step, slam dunk, great setup pass by LeBron James. And LeBron with another rebound, another chance to run. 3-on-2 break. It's LeBron motoring in. Yes, and a foul.
The best 2 guys in the NBA on the same team running the break. The opponents are usually in trouble when those 2 guys are coming at you. One of them has the ball. He always finds the other one. LeBron hits Wade. Wade hits LeBron. He scores. He gets to the foul line.
LeBron James giving the Heat a 20-point lead for the Pistons. Heat up 18. Under 3 minutes left, second quarter. Hope you're enjoying the ball game in high definition here on Sunsports. And don't forget to be with us Sunday night. The Heat and the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And the Heat priming for that big battle. Bosh now with 9 points. Who then runs into Bosh. That shows you how deep the Heat defense is. Wade probing. Nice pass for Joel. Oh, that was pretty.
Wow. How nice was that?
Well, the Heat playing about as well as you can play on both ends of the floor.
Gee, Wade looked like he was going to pull up for a J, and then out of the corner of his eye, he sees Joel Anthony running the floor. Way to keep your big men happy when they run the floor. Watch this. What a terrific pass. Leads him perfectly. He throws it down.
And the Heat have a 24-point lead with 9:23 left in the third quarter. We'll be back for more Heat basketball right after this sports injury prevention message from Cleveland Clinic, Florida.
He's here. Joel set a screen.
Wade had it knocked away. Here's Gordon throwing it to Prince, and LeBron steals it right back. Look who's home.
Oh, boy. Boy, Detroit can't catch a break tonight. They got an advantage down this end with Wade down the other end. And the Heat are
going to get their 7th straight win here at the Palace, which will set a Heat franchise record as Bosh rams it home off a Wade assist. 15 points for Bosh.
Very comfortable in the defensive system that the Heat runs.
Yeah, I mean, I take pride into knowing what I'm supposed to do. I did my homework last night for a couple of hours. I did my homework this morning, so it's a matter of flying around, and the concepts are pretty easy. Go after people.
Well, you know what's interesting is we always ask people that come to the Heat, what was it like looking at the Heat from a distance? Now, you're part of the Heat. What was it like looking at them as a player? What are the strengths? What do you like about the Heat?
Well, definitely the way they go after people on defense, the way they share the ball on offense, and how everybody is so versatile. They can go big, they can go small, they can go fast, they can go strong. So it's a matter of just trying to match up against us, and I'm glad to be on their side.
We're looking forward to you getting your grandparents down here. I know your grandmother wants to see you play in person. We're looking forward to having you do that so we get to meet her as well.
Trust me, I'm looking for that too. I mean, it's been a long time, and I can't wait for it to happen.
And Ronnie, good job, good debut with the Heat, and much good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you. And let's go back to Eric.
All right, thanks, Coach. Miami gets just 29 points in the second half, but when you score 59 in the first.
To 27 points, they're able to capitalize off those turnovers. They did it a variety of different ways. They closed down the lanes and were able to get out again on the break. This is so Detroit can't set their half-court defense. Miami able to get out and score in transition with 2-on-1 and 3-on-2 breaks. And they were just so good at challenging. You see Turioff and the impact he can make by rotating across with quick feet for a guy his size. He can block shots too. He's done that historically. Right here you see an opportunity to break out dribble. LeBron James at 6'8", able to get the board off the glass and then push it out with the dribble in transition a game. So outstanding.
With a sense of points, he had 17. But John, how about the way he facilitates? It's amazing to watch each night.
It is. I mean, we take it for granted because we get to see it so much, but he is just has amazing vision. At 6'8", he can look over the top of the defense, understands the game almost like a point guard in terms of where to deliver people the basketball where they can be the most effective, whether it's handling the ball on the break and making split-second decisions or in the half court with low post type feeds. He just gets it done managing the basketball and handling it so well for a guy his size.
Every single time. John, tell him what he does.
He scores. He finishes. He does it time and again. I've never seen anyone who can turn around as quickly in a game as Dwayne Wade. He's got that selective short-term memory where if he shoots and misses a bunch of shots, he doesn't let him deter from attacking again in the fourth quarter. The game started creeping and getting closer, but he put it at a range with finishes, mid-range jumpers where he's able to beat his man, moving well without the basketball this time, not necessarily with it in his hand.
A lot of different ways. Then his sidekick, LeBron, only shot 40% on the night, 17 points, did have 10 assists, 4 steals, 6 rebounds. LeBron always finds a way to help his team win. Just terrific on some of those outstanding passes to teammates, setting them up, getting them shots where they want to get it, and helping the Heat win in that way.
Now Miami with a 59-point first half, only a 29-point second half. And there you see the numbers for Dwayne and LeBron. By the way, free throwing, the Heat were 18 of 20 tonight. But it wasn't the numbers, it was the energy, the activity, the toughness of the defense.
He looked so comfortable playing in the Heat's offense. That was his first 2 points as a Heat player. He knocked that one away. I was watching him off the ball, Eric. He came out from his position down low. He trapped the pick and roll. Then he went back into the sequence, back into the rotation. He looked like he was very comfortable in what the Heat were trying to do. It looks to me like he's at a very high.
Just nice, just serving. Been our pleasure right here. This has been a presentation of Sunsports. Make sure you tune in Sunday for more Miami Heat action as they look to take down the West-leading Oklahoma City Thunder. Coverage begins at 7:30 with Heat Live, followed by tip-off in high definition right here on Sunsports. For Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, and John Crotty, I'm Jason Jackson. Inside the Heat is next. Don't forget to log on to FoxSportsFlorida.com for everything.
Watch us win this. Hey, witness the bliss. Don't think you can come around on my turf and break me down. What you don't know, we run this show. Close your mouth and turn around. Watch my team and I get down. You've been staying around town. Bet you're gonna take us down. Talking all your smack and stuff. Hey, saying blah, blah, blah. Enough. Take a seat. Hey, I'ma teach. Hey, obviously you don't know that we run this show. We run this house. What they doing, they running their mouth. We run this house. What they doing, they running their mouth.